This is John from OptixEQ, and today I'm going to show you how to calculate the OptixFIG range. You see that a lot in our race of the day information. In 2017, we'll have that as part of the grid, so it'll be in the grid and in the past performances of horses too. So that's the objective. But in the meantime, let's show you how we calculate it. What we do is we start with developing a filter, and what we're really concerned about is recency. So in this case, the race that we're looking at took place on September the 14th. So we want to look at 6 months is generally what we do in terms of recency. So we want to look at all the races that the horses in this past race ran starting from March 14th onward. So that would be 6 months. Next, what we want to do is make sure the surface and distance we're comparing to is comparable relative to today's. So we want to go with this race is a 6 furlong sprint or 6.5 furlong sprint. So we're going to do D in surface, and you see in the filter we're going to put SPR in the distance, so we get just sprint racers. And then the greater than 0 you see in the OptixFIG line, that's just basically saying that we want to just kind of not look at races like the horses get scratched. We have all those run lines in today's race information. We just want to kind of clean that up so that's not in there. And this is what the filter looks like after we're complete. So that's it. The next thing you want to do is really click on the top of the heading to sort the OptixFIG. And that really what that does, it will sort OptixFIGs in order. So it would go from high to low. And from there, all you really want to do is subtract 8 points from the top fig if it's a sprint and 6 points if it's a route, and really you have your range. Now, there is an exception, right? So there is a rule that we use. So if the top OptixFIG is greater than or equal to 4 points higher, then we use the next figure. If that one's higher, then we use the figure after that. So here in this example, you see they're all in sorted order now, starting with the 87. But the 87 figure is much higher than the next out. So what we want to do is, we would just want to avoid big outliers, things that may not make sense. And in fact, in this case, the little triangle indicates that figure may be suspect anyway. So we want to use the 79 instead of that 87. So 79 becomes, the top of the range. Then we just kind of do the math, minus 8 because this is a sprint, and we got the OptixFIG range of 71 to 79, and that's it. That's as simple as that. So again, look for this going forward. In 2017, hopefully we're going to get this in the PPs and in the grid. But for now, that's how you do it.